I can't hear you, Gigi. You have to get closer to the Wi-Fi.
Acts that were unethical. Acts that were unethical to be doing. So that way he could have his damn PI license stripped. His PI license could be stripped on the board. But, again, he's running amok. He's running a fucking muck under a fucking alias.
George,
he's using a fucking alias to protect his ass.
They only have to be licensed in Virginia if they provide services to people in Virginia. Well, Marty lives in Sweden.
Okay, so then doesn't matter. So how is he obtaining his services then?
Craigslist.
He's obtaining services on Craigslist, and he doesn't reside here, huh?
George, people respond to Craigslist ads about you to them all the time. That's how they always have somebody who'll do whatever they need.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for this information. Thank you for this information. Maybe the judge needs to hear this.
Well, George, I'll have to tell it. I'll have to tell Judge Gibney myself.
Maybe the judge needs to hear all of this.
Remember the Reddit group, George? From people from Richmond were saying how you delivered them food?
They were paid to do that.
Yes.
They're paid to do that shit. And you think that, and you call yourself a friend. You think that I'm supposed to trust you.
Well, what did I do wrong?
You're mucked in with them. You're mucked up in this shit. You're a friend, right? I'm supposed to trust you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think so. You're right there. You're right in there. You're right involved in this. You're right there. You're involved in this whole shit. You're involved in all of this. You're right there in the shit, knowing all of this and involved in it.
But why am I now the enemy?
How twisted is this? How twisted is all of this?
I mean, what's so wrong?
You don't see anything wrong in that. You don't see anything wrong in that, in being involved and colluding and doing what you did back, giving information out and all that. So just to get yourself, taken off of their radar when they attack you, and then get yourself taken off their radar, and then just piling on. You think that's okay? Just piling on me. You think that's okay? Pretty much, right?
I thought we moved past that.
You think it's okay by paying? No, because it's still there.
I even formatted your documents the other day.
You're still talking to these people, man.
Yeah. I'm talking to you on the phone right now. Why are you so angry?
You colluded with them. You gave them information. You paid gay people to come to my house. You admitted it.
I didn't pay gay people to come. I didn't pay them. They came on their own volition.
Well, then you obviously told them to. You told them that, by putting that guy's picture on there.
Well, what's wrong with that?
That's harassment. That is harassment. What that is.
Harassment.
It's a tort. It's a tort, basically, is what it is.
Well, George, harassment's not a tort, and George Gibney told you that.
Well, it's a tort, as far as I'm concerned. It's defamation. It's a nuisance. And the upstairs court can be advised on that. I'm going to sign this damn thing. But, I'm not, I'm going to...
Email is. I use
right,
only
I
one.
understand, but it just so seems to happen when I'm talking to you, that other people know my fucking businesses.
George, why would I call you on on a fake profile when I could just call you here? What would be the reasoning behind that?
What's the reasoning of having some fucker every time I'm talking to you knowing my business? Like Jason Summers, Justin Summers, fucking Jay Smith, who this fucker is. Seems to be having a knack for emailing me shit. So how come that seems to happen every time I'm talking to you?
George, who is bothering you?
What's that?
What are they sending to you, George?
Hey, a bunch of vile shit. A bunch of vile shit. I don't have it in front of me. I wanted to hit something when I saw it.
What the fuck did he say?
Yeah, about me being homeless, and about me, being homeless, and what else? Whatever fucking shit about, taking the dog from me, and I better hide that urn. Better hide the fucking urn, taking the dog from me, and a bunch of just horse shit, which is laughable, but it's just annoying to see the shit.
Well, George, that's the same shit from weeks ago. That's nothing new.
What's the purpose of this shit?
You should ask him.
I'm not asking anyone. I'm asking you, what's the purpose of this shit continuing?
George, I'm not what's causing all this.
Look, I've got a room that I'm behind on. I've got my car payment, and insurance that have to be paid for. So that's what my focus is right now, currently.
How far are we behind on the room?
I'm behind on the room. And I'm behind. About a good week and a half.
A week and a half? And they're letting you stay?
So,
How did you do that? That's what I'm asking you.
don't worry about it.
Do you have a week-to-week lease?
I have a week-to-week, yes. I'm behind a week and a half. I got a car payment, car insurance. Look, I don't want to regurgitate this. I don't want to keep saying this over and over and over again. Are you happy about that?
George, all I want you to do is be happy. I've offered to try. I do everything I can to help you. Everything, and you're so mean to me.
Hey, when you start fucking telling my business to these trolls, you goddamn fucking Skippy. When these goddamn trolls, you tell these trolls my fucking business, goddamn Skippy, I'm gonna trust you as far as I can. This one.
But why am I telling these trolls your business?
It's the only way. When I don't talk to you, I get left alone.
But George, I'm not Jay Smith or Justin Summers or Billy Baxter.
But you speak to them and you tell them, "Oh, I just spoke to him. Ha ha ha. He's got this going on. Ha ha ha."
George, you are just plain horrible to me. Even when I'm explaining legal things that you don't understand, you're mean.
It's simple arithmetic. What do you understand? What can't you understand? It's simple arithmetic. These people are the enemy. When you fucking started colluding and giving information, you colluded with them. You told them shit, and it's forever damn. So I'm not. This is not some kind of masquerade. It's not a masquerade. This is not a fucking parlay. This is not a fucking whatever you want to call it.
It sounds like treason to me.
No, I mean, you would be classified as a modern day Benedict Arnold.
George, I'm not treasonous, am I?
You're like, no, you're the modern day. What you are. Exactly who you are.
George, one of the biggest reasons you are being so mean to me right now is because I won't lend you money because you are trying to use me in our friendship.
I'm not trying to use you. I would rather not even have anything more to do with you.
Do you hear how that comes across, Gigi?
I'd rather not have anything more to do with you. I just right now I'm wounded, and I've got all this shit coming at me. I'm wounded. I'm trying to get back, you know, and I'm sure all this goes to Mark. I'm sure he gets those. I'm sure everything gets heard in Discord to Markland and the other people, the other trolls. I'm sure.
George, I'm the only person that lends you money, buys you food, or gives you clothing. And you're mean to me.
First of all, this shirt you gave me, I didn't ask for.
You're wearing it now.
No, I'm not wearing it now. I'm wearing my white polo shirt.
From the 1970s.
My white polo shirt and my khakis that I paid with my own money. How about that?
Well, George, I'm glad that you're being responsible. But I've offered to put a roof over your head. You don't even want that. Do you recall, GG?
What are you talking about right now?
I mean, I've even offered to let you come stay at my home.
Right. And you don't see where that would be a little bit of a conflict.
No, I live here. What could possibly be bad about my house?
You don't see where there's a conflict with what you do and how you, the conversations you have with this Holmgren character and give him dates. But why not? Even still, you know.
George, you don't want to live here because we're gay and have big penises, and you would feel less of a man. And you know that.
First of all, I am a heterosexual and I love pussy. I'm heterosexual and I love pussy, and not the one that goes meow.
Why do you always try to convince yourself that you're straight?
Because I am. And I know I am. I came into this world straight, and I will leave straight.
What do you think straight really means, though, George?
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
What is that trash vehicle I hear constantly moving back and forth?
That's your brain on drugs.
Oh, George. George, you're going to leave this earth in a goddamn homeless person coffin. You know those coffins that they cremate people in?
You know what?
They're going to bury you in that.
You know what?
You're going to be in Potter's Field.
You will die before I do.
Why?
Because your lifestyle.
My homosexual, I'm going to get the AIDS.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. You said that. I didn't.
Don't all gays get the AIDS?
You whimsical man. You're whimsical.
So George,
you're good for a laugh.
How far are we? So you say we're a week and a half behind. How many payments are we behind?
Hey, okay. Let me juice it up for you so you can tell the trolls. I'm 2 years behind. How about that? There you go. I'm 2 years behind. They're going to tell the trolls that. I'm sure they'll get kicked out of that.
George, what are you so angry with me for right now? Why am I your arch nemesis? Your lifestyle is no better than mine, George. You have no medical care, you eat horrible food, and you go from one calamity to the other.
No, Sherlock.
George?
Recently, hell I would do vegan. No way in fucking hell I would do vegan. But I am eating, I'm eating more vegetables. I'm eating more vegetables and fruits. And, there you go. I mean, I want to eat my steak.
Why does your body look so bad?
I mean, if I drink, I have a Corona, but I don't even drink one.
Why
One
does your
thing that I love, every day I have my coffee.
Why does your body look so hurt? George? George, come closer to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You got to get closer to the router, George. George? George? George can't be reached. Here we go.
The phone has a tendency of dropping. I said worry about yourself rather than worrying about what I've got going on. Okay? Worry about your own transgressions and your own issues. Worry about what you eat. Worry about losing some weight. Worry about stop drinking. Worry about stop doing drugs altogether. And be productive. And you say you have a business, then be productive with that. Okay? I've made mistakes, okay? I've made a lot of mistakes, and I'm paying for it. Nobody,
Nobody.
gave me these mistakes.
Nobody.
But I'll tell you one damn thing. I'm going to protect my father's I'm going to protect my father's name, and I will protect my father's name 24/7.
What is it? What is your obsession?
And show that I created 20-some years ago.
What is your obsession with a dead man and his name?
You obviously don't know what you don't. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why you're gay, because you didn't have a relationship with your father.
What I'm trying to figure out is you have this horrendous sexual fascination with a dead man.
No, I don't. That's my name. My name, my moniker, what I created over back in the 90s, what I did, that is a legacy.
Oh, it's a legacy, all right. George, you're more documented on the internet than anybody I know. I mean, long after you're gone, George, the videos will remain. Have you gotten your evidence together, George?
I know what I'm doing. Thank you very much.
So that means no.
Kevin and I went and we started putting stuff on a disc. I spoke to Pierre, not Pierre, but Pierre, or what's his name? But I spoke to him. And we went ahead, and I'm going to email him everything that's on the disc. I'm going to submit the disc, and I'm also going to email everything in question.
Do you understand that videos are extremely large, and you can't send over 5 megabytes at a time?
That's why I have a disc, Sherlock.
But you're not going to be able to email it at all.
I will be able to email it in different emails if I have to do so, and I will have the actual disc that will be in judges' chambers before the 31st of December. How about the mountains?
George, who are you leaving your legacy to? Like you don't have any children.
Considering that I'm going to be on this earth for another 50 years, I'm not worried about that.
Another 50?
Yeah.
You think you're going to make it 50 more years?
I'll be here longer than you. I know that.
Why are you so convinced that I'm going to die and that you're going to outlive me?
I know that pretty much. I'm going to be here 50 more years. You know why? Because I go to the gym and I'm eating fruits and fiber and veggies and all that. I'm not, so that's what I do. I eat my steak and I, take care of myself.
Did Psychic Brenda foresee any of this?
You know what Psychic Brenda told me? She said that eventually, about a few years down the road, you're going to meet this gay guy. He's going to be a faggot. He'll be a faggot gay guy. It's going to be in a wolf sheep's clothing. She said, when you do, call me so I can go ahead and put a big cucumber up his ass.
Did she foresee that you would be broke?
No, and I don't speak to that fruitcake.
Did she foresee homelessness?
I don't know. Did your psychic foresee gayness?
Yes.
They foresee gayness in the crystal ball.
Did you shaman?
Was it a?
Did you shaman tell you all this? Did your shaman tell you all this would happen?
You know what? What's the purpose?
Well, George, I enjoy talking to you on a daily basis. Hold on 1 second for me.